Well, yeah, the first talk I gave at the European Union was a matter of virology or psychology, and it was definitely psychology,
Mm,
and we have the luxury today of the 2020 vision into the past. There is a Canadian statistician called Denny Rancourt.
mhm,
And even at the time, I was alerting people that the bed usage in Canada and all around the world, the hospital admittance, the hospital bed usage percentage, these were all down. They all went down. So, what sort of based emergency results in less hospitalizations and less hospital usage? This is definitely, it was definitely based on psychology. You have the word propaganda. The
mm,
first There's a word inside the word propaganda. It's prop, and there are a lot of props used. I mean, this is where
mm,
the word prop comes from. Is you're
mm,
going to give the illusion and emotional stimulation to the audience based on props. And we had pop-up tents, we had the protective gear, we had the infection numbers racing across the bottom of the TV screens.
mm,
And these were all props to elicit a very specific emotional reaction, which is fear,
mm,
because in psychological operations, fear lowers IQ
mhm,
and it changes brain function. And when I mean changes brain function, the brain has like electrical highways and it has blood highways. And when you're in fear, your blood highway and your electrical highway to the prefrontal cortex, which is just behind the forehead, this gets shunted off or eliminated altogether. And your prefrontal cortex is the higher IQ. It's more logical. It's more rational. It's supposed to be sort of the CEO of the brain complex. It's supposed to check your decisions before it comes out into physical reality.
mm,
And this is what all these props were for. There was absolutely zero, there was no whatsoever. And even Denny Rancourt, which is a world renowned statistician, marked the same conclusion that there was no threat. The deaths actually went all around the world when we were locked down, because less movement means less in the world. And Denny Rancourt as well published his statistics that the only time that the hospital usage and the death rates went up dramatically is when they started rolling out the medical solution
mm,
to the that never was.
mm.
So unfortunately, there's still people who believe this, they would believe it because they don't know the characteristics of a typical psychological operation.
Thanks for watching this video on our YouTube channel. If you want to listen to the full episode, you can do by subscribing to the Radical Health Rebel podcast using the QR code on the screen. Or if you, like me, you prefer to watch the full episode, you can subscribe to our Substack using the QR code on the screen right now.